Hello friends, happy Saturday. Wait for everyone to get here and then we'll get started. Position you guys just right. I apologize if the lighting's not the best. I have like some plastic over my windows, so we're going like full artificial lighting. So I'm sure it's fine. And I also apologize if you hear the construction going on outside because they're working on like my side of the wall today, but I had to do my makeup because I have a really fun try on planned for my Instagram story today that I'm going to do right after this. So I thought, what better way to glam than glam with you guys? I was going to make a reel, but I was like, man, I haven't been live very much this month, I feel like. So I want to be with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys the shopping link right here in the comments to all of the makeup. In the description of this video, I left you guys the link to my makeup, my collagen, the vitamin C treatment I've been on, my necklaces. This one's from Amy Waltz. You can use the code RAYA15. And then this chain one is from Bombshell Beads. It's so stunning. This is code RAYA25. And my cute little peplum top, this is from Pink Lily. I left you guys the link in the code with that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So if you guys have any makeup questions, feel free to holler them out. I'm gonna do some spray foundation today. So with the spray foundation, it's going to be really important that you shake up the bottle. You can hear the little like ball in there. That's going to help to mix up that product. And then when you're applying it, it's so easy. You literally hold your brush and then you're going to take your can and you just two little squirts and then you begin to apply. So what's really nice about this spray foundation, in my opinion, it's one of the lightest coverages feeling wise, but you're still gonna get like a really pretty full coverage look from it. So if you don't really love the feel of makeup, or say you have like a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, this is a good option for you because of the way that it applies. It's not a liquid foundation, it's a spray. So really, really pretty on the skin. I always say when I'm doing this coverage that this is like my most asked for foundation when I'm doing like a bridal makeup or makeup for someone's like photos or something like that, just because of how light it is on the skin. It doesn't have the 12-hour hold like the Serum Plus foundation does, but it does have a really nice hold, especially if you set it well. So I'm working on doing one side of my face so you guys can see like I love looking at like the differences in combination makeup. And again, I apologize, the lighting's not the best today because I have like no window today, but you guys can see how wonderful and how soft that coverage looks. It's not gonna like sit in all your fine lines, creases, and pores because it's not a liquid foundation, it's a spray. It's a airbrush coverage is what they call it. So I'm using it in the shade Taffeta today, which is like my summer shade. In the winter, I'll use the shade Lace, but in the summer, the shade Taffeta is like my perfect match. Thank you. My top is from Pink Lily, and then my code with them is RAYA20. I'll try to find the exact top, so I'll link it for you guys on my Instagram story after this, but definitely follow me on Instagram. My name there is Raya Hope, and I'll be doing a really fun try-on today with a boutique called Pink Fox. Yeah, the spray foundation is really, really good, especially if you live somewhere it's really humid because it doesn't like sit on your skin the way that a liquid would. Not saying our Serum Plus is like suffocating your skin whatsoever because all of our foundations actually have ingredients in them that prevent clogging your pores, which let your skin breathe. But I was talking about this yesterday. Someone said like, gosh, I'm having like a really hard time. I live somewhere it's really humid and like I'm having a hard time picking out like what foundation to use. Hold on, let me block someone. Okay. But so I was saying the spray foundation, I've always had really good luck with that in humid weather. So there it is, the full coverage, super easy. And the can will last you a very long time because like you saw, you just go toot, toot, little spurts. But it also depends like what your preference is as far as how thick of a coverage you want or like how full of a coverage. Something else you can do too is take your blending bud and then take your little spray. And I always swear to do this after. I'll go ahead and just bounce this off everywhere. So with the spray foundation, because it is like an airbrushed coverage, I really want to make sure that it's pressed into the skin and not just swirled on top with a brush. So this is going to ensure that everything lays really beautifully and really softly on the skin. This foundation is not cakey, it's not like heavy, anything like that. So if that sounds like you, if you're like, yes, that like I want that coverage, say color match down below and I'll private message you. All right, so now to enhance the coverage just a little in my like insecure areas is what I always say, is like my under eye. So I'll pop a little bit there. And then if I'll have any blemishes, I'll like put a little on top of there. So far so good with no blemishes. So I'm gonna go ahead now and do my small blending bud. If you guys haven't grabbed these yet, they are such a huge game changer in application. I talked about it yesterday, application, and how important it is to use like good tools. I know, block party. And these blending buds are one of those things that's like a good tool to make sure that you get. So these blending buds are gonna be a little bit more dense than your like everyday beauty blender, but the density from them is actually gonna be really great because it's not gonna absorb that foundation. It's not gonna make your skin look blotchy, and it blends out your foundation and your concealers beautifully. So there we have a little concealer on. So you see some brightness happening, but you also see like a total like boom gone of any dark circles. So now I'm gonna set my makeup, which is gonna be an important part, especially for me with my spray foundation. I have naturally like oily skin, or if you live somewhere it's humid, this is a step you need to pay attention to. You're gonna wanna grab like a beauty blender from anywhere. This one's from Walmart. And then you're gonna take your Touch Behold setting spray from Unique. You're gonna spritz it on there. And then you're gonna grab this product. This is called the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. I popped the cap off mine so I could use it in a baking technique. It usually comes with a little mesh plate, which you can totally just leave on there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push my blending bud in there, and then I'm just gonna tap this on my skin. What this is gonna do is it's gonna draw out any natural oils that are gonna otherwise ruin our makeup. They're gonna push against our foundation, making us look shiny, greasy, oily, or make our makeup look like it's just like melting off our face. So to prevent that, this setting powder is great. Now everyone needs a setting powder. I typically only recommend this powder if you're really oily or you experience that your makeup does in fact look like it's melting all the time, no matter what you're doing. Something else to try before you try a setting powder is a good pre-makeup routine, which is the one I was telling you guys yesterday. I did the setting spray, primer, setting spray, and I recommend to do that always before any foundation. Okay, so, and I also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, this morning I took you guys through my morning like routine, what I do with my skin before I put on any makeup. I showed you guys how I put on my concealer, my eye cream, how I put on my eye patches, and then how I use my rose quartz roller. And all of those are gonna be really important for getting your makeup, especially your under eyes, to not crease, to look super firm and beautiful. So if you missed it, go on my Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope, and click on my profile picture and the stories will begin to play. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm just going over that setting powder with this right here, which is a pressed powder. So this is also a type of foundation. It gives you like a light to medium coverage all by itself. But when you use it on top of any foundation, you're gonna get a beautiful full coverage. Like I'm telling you, your skin's gonna look like butter. It's just so smooth. People always compliment me when I have on this pressed powder, like, gosh, your skin just looks so soft. And I swear it's the pressed powder. So the reason I don't dust it off anymore, so dusting it off can actually move your concealer and move your foundation before it's like really set. And I actually didn't know that until like educating myself. I always tell you guys I try to watch tutorials and other makeup artists in my spare time so I can, I don't know, get new tips and tricks for you guys to bring to the table here. And so that's something I learned, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try not dusting it off, but really pressing it in with a big powder brush in my pressed powder. And I love the result. I feel like it makes the setting powder work that much better because it's being pressed in and really compacted down. How do you keep the makeup from coming off your nose? So that is a very difficult question. I know that's always a struggle with some people. The setting spray, primer setting spray is gonna be huge for you. And then also grab a little setting powder and set in that area. Make sure that you're setting also with a pressed powder. Also for like when that happens, when makeup comes off on your nose, it's typically from large pores. So it's not able to like grasp your foundation. So making sure that you're doing things to help to shrink your pore size. So one thing that you can do is make sure that you're taking your collagen every day. Unique has a liquid collagen that's seriously phenomenal. I won't really get into it because I feel like I talked about it in yesterday's live the entire time. But it is seriously so incredible because it has 5,000 milligrams of collagen, which is the most that you can have. It's a liquid collagen, so our body knows what to do with it, so it digests it the fastest. And it's a marine base, which is the closest to our body's natural collagen. So if you haven't tried it yet, we actually finally put it back in stock for individual purchase, so you don't have to sign up for the subscription for it if you didn't want to. The link to that's in the description of this tutorial, and it's also listed on here if you click on uniqueproducts.com/rayhope, and then you click on collagen. So make sure to do that. It shrinks your pore size. Also, using a rose quartz roller would be huge. Watch my Instagram story from this morning. This brush is called the sculpting brush. This is the most incredible brush ever. So it has a flat head like this, and then it's tapered down so it fits perfectly in that hollow, just like so. And I'm telling you guys, it makes the biggest difference on getting your contour not only look sharp, but not too big, and doesn't make you look like you have a beard or 5 o'clock shadow. You know what I mean? So good. Currently breastfeeding. Is the collagen okay to take while I'm doing that? I would want to say yes, because it's basically just fish. However, I'm not a doctor. I do recommend you ask your doctor first. I actually know a couple girls who are breastfeeding and who take the collagen. Really close friends of mine who work for this company too. I answered that one. What else do you recommend for a person who has tried your pre-makeup routine for oily skin? The makeup still slides around due to oily skin. I've tried everything. So Emily, that's when you need to gear towards your skincare hardcore. So, and also water. If you're not drinking a lot of water in the day, that could contribute to it, which is so frustrating. She's water? Has nothing to do with my makeup, but it truly does. It's crazy. But skincare, message me and I'll give you my oily girl skincare routine that has really helped to regulate my skin. So message me and I'll help you out. Yeah, take your collagen, girl. So contour, I did the shade medium, which is such a good, perfect contour shade for me. If you are, watch your mouth. If you haven't tried, hold on, I'm distracted by profanity. Contour. If you're not sure what color you are in it, just say color match and I can help you with that. But the bronzers from us are so good. They're a cream base, so they glide on, but they're they're a cream and powder fusion. And that's what our highlight is too. It is so fabulous. And then our blush, which is the shade Surreal, is what I use today. It's such a gorgeous light color. If you're not huge into blush, if you're I just want something that gives me color to my skin, but isn't pink or purple or red, this color is for you. Let me show it to you actually. It's the shade Surreal. It looks purple in the can or in the pot or whatever, but on, it is so subtle. It's so dang pretty. So that's the shade Surreal. One second. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do some highlight. So I'm gonna do the shade Golden, and we're gonna pop this on the bridge and tip of the nose, and then highest parts of the cheekbone. And it is blended. Might be the poor lighting, as I said in the beginning of this tutorial, but thank you. Yes, Heather, message me. I'll give you the details on that. Okay, so now that we did our little bit of highlight, which is so pretty, it's this gorgeous, I'll show you the color again. It's a gorgeous champagne. It is so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's poppin'. You put that on and angels are singing. It is so gorgeous. And putting it on the highest parts of your cheekbone, bridge and tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, those are all really pretty. I know, right, Sherry? I'm so distracted by all these rude people. But anyway, so pretty. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do eyeliner in the shade Perfect. I like to pop this on the waterline. I love this one because it actually stays on, doesn't build up in your tear ducts. The brush that I used for the highlight is called the Angled Fan Brush. All the brushes that I use today are all available on my website -1. But if you do want the link to my powder brush, it's the only one that I use that's not from Unique. Just say powder brush. The highlight that I used today was the shade Golden. All right, so let's do our brows. We're gonna do the brow sculpting pencil, and we're gonna use it in the shade brown. It also comes in auburn, which is like a light brown, and then it comes in a blonde as well. And then with this, I essentially just like to kind of outline my brows. This brow pencil is really great because it has vitamin E infused in it. It has argan oil, and it has biotin infused in it too. Okay, so with this, what's up, buddy? You want to say hi? Look how big he is. Has anyone watched since the very beginning? When you were, how old are you now? 8, so you were 2. When I jumped over a couch to get you because you were being naughty. Come here. They can't see you. Come on this way. Say hi.
Hello.
Tell them about your life.
It's going bad.
Going bad? Why? Because you're bored?
Yeah, I'm bored out of my mind.
Bored out of your mind? Why don't you go play with your bajillion toys you have?
I am.
Mm-hmm. No. Don't mark that.
This one.
No. Okay. What brushes do you recommend for the liquid eyeshadows? I recommend the cream shadow brush for sure, and then also the fluffy crease brush. I know. Isn't he so handsome? He is so handsome. All right, buddy. Go play.
Okay.
Love you. All right, so what I like to do with that is just like I said, kind of shape them. And then I love to take this little brush side that comes with, and then I'll comb this through, and this will help to give it like that more natural look. Like that. Hold on. Goodness gracious. It's funny because Saturdays are always filled with like different people that watch me live. And so it's always an adventure. Alright, and then comb this through. So this brow pencil actually has a gel infused in it. So it's like really, really like movable, pliable. So it's really nice to be able to kind of like morph your brows how you want them, which is nice. Alright, so that's the brow pencil, and then let's do our lips. I know, that's honestly, like, if you could say one thing about him is that he's sweet. We've always said that. Oh my gosh, the kids are loving their pool. I promise them as soon as I'm done, we can go swimming. Well, they can go swimming. It's just filled with a hose, so it's so cold. I'm like, nope, I'll put my feet in. Okay, so line our lips with this color, and this is the shade Polite. And what I like to do with this is I like to place it like right on, you know, when you look in the mirror at your lips have like one color and then it changes into like your skin color, you know? So if you take your lip liner and you place it right on that like color line, that is where I like to line my lips, because it kind of overlines them a little bit. It makes your lips look so pouty and pretty. And then what you could do too is go like this and make sure those lines are straight. Okay. I haven't done this lip look before, but I'm pretty sure it'll turn out okay. So we're gonna go in first with the shade Powerful. It's the older color, which used to be called Uppity. And we'll go ahead and place this on. And it's a really pretty kind of like mauvier, like darker nude. And blend that into the lip liner. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the lipstick in the shade Minted, which is like a really pretty pastel. And line our lips with that, which will give our lips kind of like an ombre effect. So pretty. Ooh, this might be like my new go-to. You guys like that? I really like that. I was gonna put on some Hottie lip plumper on top, but now I'm like, I don't think I want to. All right, so that was the lip combo, which was Polite lip liner and then lipsticks in Powerful and Minted. That's really pretty. So in this month's special, you actually get to choose any lipstick that you want. Excuse me, you get any eyeshadow brush that you want. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. And then you also get your choice of 2 liquid eyeshadows and any mascara. So you get a ton of products this month for like $100. Excuse me. This month's special, that's it. So any 2 liquid eyeshadows, any lipstick or Hottie lip plumper, any mascara, and any eyeshadow brush. Excuse me. I need a drink of water. Hey, Abel. Will you bring me my water? It's on the counter. Daddy's getting certified for being a referee for their soccer league this morning. He's like on his way home now, but I'm like, help mommy. All right, so now for liquid eyeshadow, we're gonna do the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Authentic. So this color is my new favorite. It is so gorgeous. It's an orangey brown. Thank you, honey. Which is perfect for he's so bored. Which is perfect for fall. So the only downside to this color is that it's limited edition. So after this month, it's gone. Like promising that other color, it already sold out. So it's literally gone forever. So I was actually on a group chat with some unique girls and everyone's like, so it's gone? It's really gone? And they're like, yes, it's really gone. Like we've told you. So with this color, do not hesitate. Do not wait. Grab this color ASAP before it's gone too. So again, it's the shade Authentic and it's this really gorgeous orangey brown, which is the best color to make your eyes pop. So if you have eyes like I do, so I have like greenish blue eyes. Sometimes they're gray, sometimes they're green, sometimes they're blue. It kind of depends what I'm wearing. So today they're like really greenish blue. So this is going to be such a pretty color, like really pulls the shades from your eyes. So if that's you, definitely make sure you grab this color, and it's on sale and available in the August special. I believe you can purchase it by itself if I'm remembering correctly, but don't hold it to me. Underneath liquid eyeshadows. And then we're going to go ahead and pop this on. So see how I'm going more on the eyelid at first to kind of like get rid of a lot of that color. And what I'll do too is I'll keep like a little hanky nearby to wipe off a lot of that. And I'm using this shadow shield. You can say shadow shield in the comments and I'll give you the link to it. But this will help to keep that like really sharp line. Hello, Debbie. How are you? So like I was saying prior to this, if you need any help being color matched, if you need help picking out your products, just comment color match down below and I can private message you and help you. And now with this, I'm going to go ahead and just pull this shade down onto the eyelid just so we don't have any like really harsh lines. Janice, I would grab this sounds really silly, but I would grab these. I would grab if I can get it out of the drawer. These are eye masks. So I put them underneath my eye actually this morning on Instagram if you want to see how to do it. But put those on your lip every morning for 15 minutes. That'll really help heal those fine lines. To target that area. But what you can also do is use your collagen. Take your collagen every single day from Younique and you will see results with those fine lines around your lips. Also make sure to try to steer away from any straws. Like don't drink out of straws. That helps. If you're a smoker, quit. Anything that makes you do that face besides kissing, don't stop kissing your family. But straws and cigarettes, don't do those. Shadow shield, yes, I'll give you that. So this brush is the Fluffy Crease Brush. So this is one of the ones that I swear by getting. All right, so I'm gonna take my liner shader brush really fast and then grab that color again and we're gonna underline our lower lash line with this. And this is just gonna give it like a cohesive finish look. This eyeshadow is called Authentic. And it's a limited edition color, meaning that once it's sold out, it's gone, or it's gone September 1st. So if you haven't grabbed this color yet, make sure you do ASAP. It's a shade Authentic, and it's this really gorgeous, like orangey brown. So pretty for fall. I'm like really bummed that it's limited edition, to be honest. Authentic, yes, my new favorite. All right, so I am gonna go in a little bit with this color right here, which is Exalted. I'm like kind of bummed because I promised you guys a pink eye look, but I like really love how this turned out. But it's all for the gram, right? Just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna take, I guess I'll take this. I'm gonna take this brush, which is a fluffy crease brush, and then we're gonna take, this is called the Zoe iPad from Fancy, and they remove makeup. So like that girl was talking crap about makeup in my hair. After I get off live, every time I literally just sit here and I go like this and it all comes out. So, So if you haven't grabbed these, highly recommend. You could use my code RAYA15 to save on them, or just message me, I'll give you the link. But see, it like totally like takes away all that color. All right, so we're gonna take this shade, which is Exalted. This is actually not a new color, but I have no idea why. I never had it. So I just got it ordered and I'm like, man, it's tickling my throat. Does the collagen have carbs in it? That's a really good question. I'd have to look at the box, I think. I don't think it says it on here. I wanna say no. And if so, maybe like 1, but don't quote me on it. Let me look that up. I've actually never been asked that. All right, so I'm gonna take this shade Exalted, which is a really pretty metallic pink shade, and I'm gonna use this on the outer corner. And I'm gonna try to not go too high with this. I want this to kind of like make my eye pop. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I do not regret doing this. Okay, so Exalted is this color. It's a metallic kind of pink. It's really stunning on. These liquid eyeshadows are on sale with the August special. You get to choose any 2 that you want. It'll say new for the ones that are limited edition, so definitely don't wait. So what's cool about these liquid eyeshadows, besides how pretty they are, there's matte, there's shimmer colors. They're called metallics, to be honest. But what's really cool is they're completely smudge proof, transfer proof. They stay on no matter what. They are gorgeous on. 8 grams of carbs. Okay, good. In the whole box though, or per packet? That's what I'd have to look. Okay, so now we're gonna go, because each box is 15 days. 8 carbs in 15 days, not bad. 8 carbs in 1 day is actually not bad. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do, yes, Fancy. Here, let me give you the link, sorry. Fancy is the company, and then there's my link, and then use the code RAYA15, and they're called Zoe Eye, Z-O-E, and then I, like your eyeball. What is the shadow pad? Yes, Zoe Eye, and it's from Fancy. Okay, per satchel, that's not too bad. 8 grams carbs. Okay, so now with this, I'm gonna actually go right in with this. This is the shade Reverent. You guys, this color, if you get 1 color, because with the August special, you get to choose 1 color, 1 mascara, 1 eyeshadow brush, and 1 lipstick for I believe $72. Or you get to choose upgrade and get any eyeshadow brush, any mascara, any lipstick, any 2 liquid eyeshadows for $105, and you get free shipping with that. So with this color, this is like the color to get because it's a metallic, makes your eyes just sheen and shine. It's so pretty. It looks good on every eye color, every eye look, every blouse, every, like if you're trying to match or trying to be worried about like, does this go with this? Reverent goes with everything, and it just makes your eyes pop. It is such a pretty color. I kind of want, thank you. I know I really love this look combination. I haven't done this before, and this might be like my new fave. All right, so with this, we're gonna go ahead and just bounce this off the eye, and I might add a little bit more. No fiber. I apologize if you guys can hear any construction going on outside. We're priming our house to be painted. And we're doing my side of the house today, where my office is, and so they have the plastic over my window, hence why this lighting is like so weird. I'll go, actually found like the best lighting ever in our house this morning. So I'm gonna go on Instagram and show you guys this finished eye look when I'm done. Because this light is not doing me justice. It is so pretty. I don't know why I've never done this before. All right, now I'm gonna take my brush that had the shade Authentic on it, and we're gonna blend more you blend, the better it looks, always. And then I'm gonna take an empty brush, which is called the blending brush. And we're gonna grab this and then just go along the outside. Thank you. Any liquid shadows you don't like? Yes, the one eyeshadow I don't like. I'm not a fan of the green because I just don't like green. I was looking at today. Egotistical. Not a huge fan. Like the purple. I don't really reach for that one a lot. And the other one is, oh, the rambunctious one. The new, like, really crazy colors, like the blue and the green. I don't know. Although I did use rambunctious, the blue one, as eyeliner the other day, and it was so pretty. So I take that one back. But egotistical, I'm not like a huge fan of that color. I think that we should add like more neutral colors to our line, like this authentic shade. Looks good on everybody, and it's such a cute seasonal color as well. So I'm gonna put in my 2 cents and see what we can do. My favorite boots from Pink Lily, all of them. They have such cute boots right now. All right, so now that our eyes are done, we're gonna go ahead and set our makeup and do our lashes. So most important thing to set your makeup with is this. This is called the Prime to Set Mist. It's a primer infused setting spray. So what is really great about a mist, which this is again something that I recently learned from watching different makeup artists, which I always was like dousing my makeup in setting spray when I was finished. Have you ever done that? I'm sure you did if you've been watching me, because that's what I was doing. And I actually learned that making your makeup wet with using a setting spray, because I was using our Touch Bold setting spray to spray my makeup down, I learned that it actually can make your makeup look blotchy and make your makeup look like it's not sitting on your skin correctly. And I was like, that's odd. I wonder why. And this girl explained it. She said that when you mist it, it causes like an infusion to happen with your setting spray and your foundation. But when you make it wet, it causes separation. So if you are spraying your face, like dousing it, making it almost wet, with your setting spray when you're done, stop doing that and do your setting mist. So this mist is like a super light layer on your skin. So it's able to infuse the setting primer and the setting product in with the foundation. So if you haven't gotten the Prime to Set Mist, I cannot recommend it enough. Yes, the setting spray, this one is a game changer. Introverted from palette 9. Probably the shade Overt, which is that like matte brown. All right, so now that we've set our makeup, we're gonna go in with our lashes. I'm gonna do my lash primer first, base of the lash all the way up, and then this is gonna give our lashes like a ton of hydration, which is really good for them. And then it also is gonna be, like it extends your lashes, which is nice. So now we're gonna go with the Twisted Mascara. So this mascara is the one that comes in the August special. You can choose it if you want, definitely do. It is so phenomenal. So do you use it before and after? Nancy, I only use it after. I like the setting spray before because it does douse your skin and it does create like a barrier between your skin and any foundation. So it's really helpful at preventing your makeup from sinking in any fine lines, wrinkles, anything like that. So now here, base lash all the way up. So this mascara is so phenomenal because it has a micro wand. So all these bristles here are really separating and giving your lashes so much length. And then it also has a smudge proof, transfer proof formula, but it's not waterproof. So it's not a pain in the butt to get off later, but you get the most phenomenal length and volume from using this. Yes, Carrie. So I used the liquid eyeshadow in Authentic, Exalted, and Reverent. And I will go ahead and link all of my look right here on my looks tab. If you guys don't check this out yet, I just wrote it in the comments. It'll be on there in a second. But the looks tab is a really, really cool thing because it allows you to shop the whole makeup look. You can literally like add to cart. You can change out shades if you want, but it's like the easiest way to shop my whole makeup look. Yay! Hi, Carissa. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and grab the small wand that comes with this. And this small one is one of my favorite parts about this mascara as well because it allows you to fine tune your lashes. It's finally a mascara wand small enough for these small baby lashes. And then if you have really short lashes, you can start off with this wand and then do the larger one. to prevent your mascara from being all over your eyelid, if that's you. Like, that's always my mom. I'm like, why do you have mascara everywhere? She was like, I have a hard time, I'm shaky. And I'm like, use the baby wand first. And it was a huge game changer for her. She's like, oh, I could do that. All right, so going ahead now and just doing the baby lashes. Now that our makeup look is pretty much all done, make sure to message me here on Facebook if you guys need any help picking out your products. Just say color match down below and I can private message you. Yeah, this lipstick stays on really, really well. So the lipstick colors I'm wearing are Powerful and Minted. And then eyeshadow shades were Reverent, Exalted, and Authentic. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon. My pink fox try-on will be probably in the next like 10 or 15 minutes. So head over to Instagram to see me there and make sure to shop down here on this little link. Let me know if I could be of any help. Make sure you grab those liquid eyeshadow shades before they are gone because the shade Authentic that we love is about to be sold out. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.